Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Wednesday the 10th of June 2026. No doubt I will mess up the title when I type it out now because I'm like, I got it right and I'm so chuffed with myself. And the sun has just started to magically come out. Hang on. That's better. We can't have that. So, I did do you remember I said I did a stand-up comedy course a few months ago? I know, which I might go back to. I did enjoy it. I kind of hated it. And let me know in the comments what you think about things that you kind of love but you kind of hate. Like, I got very nervous about it and I felt very adrenaline-y. But I really kind of am hankering to go back to it. Anyway, these are funny words. Comedians instinctively know how certain words are funny. Willie Clark, the ageing performer in Neil Simon's The Sunshine Boys, never heard of any of that, said it was words with a K sound. Alka-Seltzer, chicken, cupcake, cookie, cucumber, car keys, Cleveland. All funny, but not Maryland tomatoes or roast beef. Funny. Robert Taylor not. None of that made any sense to me. So linguists agree that K is a common sound in many humorous words, but it isn't the most common. Psychologists Chris Westbury and Jeff Hollis investigated predicators of single-word humour, or as the Knight of Pentacles would say, predictors of single-word humour, for their paper, What Makes Some Words Funny, 2019. Someone had a lot of time on their hands and found a number of other phonological indicators as important or more than K, including ooh, booby, buffoon, goulash, jiggle, gobble, nibble, fuzzy, nosy, snoozy. Rare sounds, zither, gargle, schnorrer. Reduplicative, flim-flam, knick-knack. Double letters, chatter, slobber. So, okay, we're going to read 100 funny words. We won't do all 100, I'll just do a few, if I can. Absquatulate. Antics. Backside. Bamboozle. Belch. Biff. Blockhead. Blurt. Booby. Bozo. Brouhaha. Bucko. Bumfuzzle. Burp. Cattywampus. Cavort. Chit-chat. Chortle, chuckle, chump, collywobble, conniption, cowlicks, and crikey. I like that. I did learn that on my stand-up comedy course. They did talk about that, certain words, and that kind of appealed to the poet in me and also to my alter ego of lorry driver Gemma that likes to have a good swear. Let's get some cards out. What do we want? Those. Let's go with these freaky ones. We haven't done these for a while. Let's go freaky today. We're going to have the Daydream Tarot deck. Oh, I do like these. They're not too freaky. You can go too freaky for me with tarot decks. I don't like it when they're too freaky. Just the right amount of freak, please. Okay, what do we need to know? Wednesday, peak of the week, as we rush, as we skaboodle through June, don't we? I mean, God, it's so quick. I don't know if it's me or the age that I'm at. Well, let me know in the comments. Are any of you finding life very... I'm not saying it's like, and we're not talking, you know, I wish the summer holidays would never end type quick. It's more a... where did it go type quick. Yeah, I will take that in the reverse actually. Oof. Okay. It's weird. I'm feeling like some should be in the reverse and some shouldn't. And where we're going, there are no rules. Okay, and that one should. 10 of Wands in reverse, and there is something about release. with this card. Okay, there it is in the upright. There is something here about letting go, catharsis, letting go of your grip on something. I would say as well, relinquishing control of something, which doesn't mean the same as just, you know, oh, stuff it, let whatever happen. But that feeling you get when you know that you are almost creating a resistance force field by how much you want something to happen. That's a big message. We've got the Ten of Swords, which is probably, I'm going to say, one of the gentlest Ten of Swords that I've seen in quite a long time. We always have the lowering clouds in the background. We normally have dawn breaking over the horizon. But this sees it more as a gateway, a portal, an opportunity. You know, it's kind of ceremonial, walking through the swords to get to the water. And water seems to be a bit of a theme. So feelings, subconscious, moving through your feelings, moving through your subconsciousness without at the same time trying to control the outcome. This card has come up for us a lot. Seven of Pentacles. And this is about, instead of trying to control the outcome, you're just stacking things as they come. It's earth, so it's practical, but there's just this feeling of, I build this block, I build that block, I build this block. Things just get stacked on top of each other, and then eventually you kind of reach your destination without looking too hard, and also without trying to force pieces together that don't fit. When the piece comes, it's like, oh, that's one of mine. That's one of mine. In the middle, a big reminder that we have no control at all because we have the Moon card. Now, I don't know, have I got the Moon diary? I have. I don't know when the next full moon. Oh. We've got a new moon on the 15th in Gemini, but we're not talking about that one. We're talking full moon energy. We're talking water balloon bursting type energy. Okay, full moon in Capricorn. I love a full moon in Capricorn. And it feels like things become actual and real and 3D, and you can actually see some fruit for your labours at last. Well, the only card that I think needed to be in reverse was the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is like putting old difficulties to bed, old hurts, old feelings, things that you've been wrangling with for ages mentally but haven't, and emotionally, but haven't been able to fix because you were looking for a precise answer, you were looking for an outcome, you were looking for a roadmap, you were looking for some way of working it out. And once you relax into the mystery of it with the full moon, it kind of works itself out. It kind of builds itself. All you've really got to do is drop your guard and show up. I like this reading. I like these cards, actually. And then we get Major Arcana, the Lovers. When we get the Lovers, it's always not just a choice, but it's a division of roads, of paths. You know, do you go this way? Do you go that way? There's this feeling of choosing at last. But it's not a shallow choice. It's not an immediate choice. It's more a kind of turn to meet or away from your destiny. Okay? You learn which path, which you walk this. And I feel like it's kind of crossing water in a real, I don't know. It's going through feelings. It's going through emotions. It's fortune favouring the brave. And then lastly, this rather gorgeous card here, which is definitely being brave. Queen of Wands energy, not being afraid to back yourself and to not have a roadmap, but to know that you're on the right path anyway and not need any kind of affirmation of it. There you go. Woohoo! Leave me a comment and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.